What on earth was that? That was an absolute load of tripe. I'll try not to swear, Matthew, because it is only 5 to 4 on a Saturday afternoon. But
yeah.
I could be at any non-league. Well, not now, actually, obviously, due to lockdown. But I choose to do this show over going to non-league games because I love the town. I love non-league as well. But, you know, being disabled, it keeps me in the home, keeps me accustomed to life. But I could have got so much more value. And I didn't even pay for this game.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. I did say I thought we'd lose the game. I thought we'd lose 2-1. The score is 2-1. It's just lifeless. It's no energy to it. There's too many of them players going through the motions. Compare how Portsmouth looks, how Ipswich are playing. As a team that's in and around us in League One. They look levels above, sharper.
Yeah. Let's balance this. Let's balance this. So, obviously, Pompey have played their League One side. We've played our reserve side.
But not really. They're not actually reserves, are they? They're actually first-team players.
Who's played the worst for you?
I mean...
Shall I read you what my 72-year-old grandma sent me?
Go on.
Shall I read you what Grandma Lambert thinks, right? It's technically Grandma Williams, but there we go. I'm watching it on my main TV on iPlayer. Portsmouth are playing their first team, and we are playing a bunch of misfits who don't seem to know what they're doing. Sorry, but Hawkins is a liability. He keeps giving away free kicks. So that's what Grandma Williams thinks. I'd love to know what you guys think in the chat. Do you agree with her assessment of the first half?
Yeah, I mean, I just think, again, it goes back to what we were doing Tuesday. We were just stroking the ball around at the back. And I made the point in that halftime show was, no, that's okay. It's giving you possession stats and it's not particularly dangerous, but no one's taking responsibility to get the ball forward, which is a lack of leadership, right? So we're not getting the ball into midfield and they end up just pumping it long to Hawkins, and we know he doesn't really head the ball anyway.
Are you disappointed with Brett McGavin?
He's just really not in the game. I mean, he said he's put in a few nice little tackles, has he? But I don't think you could really kind of single Brett out. And when they do pump the ball onto Hawkins, who does he head it to? Absolutely nobody. You know, I think the only time we've put a decent pass together was Nolan doing that 1-2 with Raggett and then scoring the goal. That was our best attacking pass, wasn't it?
Triple figures are watching this, Matt. I'm pleased that you've all chosen Talking Town for your half-time coverage. If you're on YouTube and not yet subscribed, hit subscribe. If you're on Twitter, retweet the link. And if you're on Facebook, share it to your timeline so more Town fans can take part in this conversation.
We've all seen, haven't we, mate? Like, you know, the all or nothings, the Manchester City, the Spurs one, the Dortmund one. Is that kind of passion in the Ipswich dressing room? They look like just sort of just sauntered on and going through the motions. Not good enough, mate. They would have got booed off for that. They would have got booed off if we were in the stadium, quite rightly so.
Let's grab some comments from the bar. Let's see what the regulars are thinking. So we've got Daniel with Bennett's anyone trying to get forward. Others just happy to play at the back. Legacy Bates, utter tripe. This formation is getting on my nerves.
Me too.
We've got Luke Penning. Welcome in, Luke. I'm glad you could join us. Woeful. I'm done with this slow build-up.
Too slow. No responsibility to it either. No.
Welcome in, Will Frost. I'm glad you could join us, Will. Glad to have you among the regulars, moving the ball so slowly.
We don't look like a League One team playing a League One team.
Facebook user. I'm writing to points of view. This is dumbing down. If I was writing to points of view, it'd be about showing a horror film at 10 to 4.
Is that show still going? I used to like that when I was a kid.
I did. Terry Wogan.
Barry Tuck did it when I was even young. That's going way back.
Cruncher. How are we still in the game? Absolutely something. Lambert Square to blame. TikTok. Love a good TikTok.
Cruncher tweeted out of the FA Cup in the first round at 3:15. What's that? Depressing, you put.
Leighton Durrant. Who wants FA Cup glory anyway when you have a slice of the Papa John's trophy?
Well, yeah.
Better pizza, better ingredients. Papa John's. Hawkins and Sears off for Jackson and Norwood. The Cruncher, why are we not playing our first team? Sid Driver, Hawkins on the same level as me as Stern John.
I think Stern John was better than Hawkins, to be honest with you. He played in the World Cup, didn't he, Stern John?
9 changes, that's 9 players that need to give the manager a headache, and none of them have. Terry, first match I've seen, so awful.
Yeah.
Mess around at the back, then hit it long. Is that Lambert's master plan?
Yeah.
Christie, depth of our squad is a myth. Sorry to say, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, agree with that. Yeah.
We had that conversation on Tuesday, didn't we, with Neil and Steve? Steve saying the squad was good. Neil saying we had individual good players, but not a collective good.
Yeah, that's probably a good point.
I'm getting a feeling the full-time show might be lit. from this chat box. I think it might be. Where do we go from here? Because we're still in the game.
Well, so by some miracle, we are still in the game. We should really be 3 down, shouldn't we? And again, Toto, the woeful back pass to, what was it? And then Williams running and Harney should have scored. That should have been 3 and Diddenberry. We would have scored after that.
It should have been, but it wasn't. We're still in it.
Hey, it was nice to see a free kick scored at Pullman Road for once.
Do you know what?
Whacked into
I don't know where Rob is, by the way. I know he's late. Well, this is ridiculous.
He's dropped off.
I was watching it, and I messaged Rob saying this is a goal. And he was behind me a little bit. And he said, "What is?" And then by the time he said, like, "What is?" It's gone in.
It's gone in.
It's
still. I couldn't even work it out that it had gone in. And he's curled it round quite nicely.
Yeah.
But I mean, Cornell's got a hand to it. It looks like he just caught up in his hand. Didn't look like it hit the post. It looks like Cornell's hit the post and got in.
For those calling for Cornell to play in goal, shame on you. Shame on you.
Bring back Holy. Give old, what's his name? Price Beck a go.
I'm quickly deleting all the Cornell should be in goals. Quickly deleting it. Quickly deleting it. I don't want any part of that.
What's Johnny saying now? What's Johnny saying now?
Johnny, I can't see it. Jacob Farrow, Captain Calamity. Matchday 3-2. You watch Lambert has got this sorted. King Lambo. Trust in King Lambo. If I was Paul Lambert, not Martin Lambert, this is what I would do. All right, I'd go to a 4-4-2.
Oh.
No, Matthew. Tonight, Matthew, I shall be a football manager. I'm going to go 4-4-2. Mike Bassett in the old changing room. That is the team talk.
Yeah,
Tonight we are playing 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Hawkins up top with Jackson. Give me a bit of pace. Then I'd hook Hawkins off after 20 minutes for Norwood. I'd play Bennett's left. I'd bring Edwards on to go. Actually, I'd play Bennett's right, Edwards left, and then go with McGavin and Nolan, because Nolan's playing better than Hughes, who, as someone just says here, is even playing. And that's what I would do. What would you do?
I would tell Hughes and Cornell to get their haircuts. We've got too many man buns.
Love Ian.
Gone by Christmas. That's the Talking Town manager. We've got too many man buns in this team. There's one of our issues. Brian Clough said being a good manager is not telling a player how to trap the ball, it's how to have their haircut. So I'd agree with that. I don't know what we'd do. I think we'll probably just come out with the same team, really. And we need to show more energy. We're just too flat. I don't know what happens in the dressing room to prompt that performance, because it's not the first time we've seen this.
Rob Pooley, Lambert won't change. He's too stubborn.
I agree with that.
Amy Downs, quality contributor. Amy Downs is bang on back 4-4-2. Jamie, we're just so woeful at the back. Yeah. Completely agree. Do you think
Arteta and Bold at Arsenal will get the video of this to see how McGuinness is getting on? He's gone. He's come to town as the next Tony Adams. He's going to go back as the bloody Adams family. It's a horror show, isn't it? It's just like
Toto wasn't playing well in that first half. There was an instance where he nearly got caught by Marquez.
We've called that twice in a week now. That really does not surprise me. Why anyone would think Toto was going to have a good game? I have no idea.
Ian says
Ian
Lofton says Jackson and Norwood need minutes. I agree with that. Right, before we hand it back, I say we hand it back like we're
back to you, Matt Holland, and Martin Fishman.
Before I hand it back to Matt Holland, in my professional capacity as the Matchday host, Steve on bass. Honestly, can't believe that Kenlock and NCL are paid to do this. The Cruncher, McGuinness, give me. Oh my days!
He's back on the Wilson train now, isn't he?
Are you on the beer early, Crunch?
Yeah, he is.
He must be. Right, we're here at full time. Hopefully Rob will join us at full time. I don't know where he is.
Might just be me at this rate.
Me and Dan are taking the job. That's just decided. I'm going to be Dan's left-hand man or his right-hand man. So we're taking the job. No, we're back at full time, and at full time, we want you guys in the chat, but also on the show. Just ask for the link. Come on the show. Have your say. As LG proved earlier on the Sunderland show, you don't have to have a webcam or a video. You can just be an audio.
The audio if you want.
You can come on audio or visual, but either way, get yourself on the show at full time. We'll be back, hopefully celebrating a town win, but currently it's not looking good.
Could get shouty later.
I think it could be.
I'm brewing into something. Like I did Tuesday.
I'm having one of those days where I'm not feeling quite well, so it could get a little bit, OTT very quickly. So we'll see. But anyway, back to Matt and I'm in BBC.
See you later, everybody.